It's a lesson learned. I let my emotions get the best of me that game, so I just have to make sure I don't do that. Yeah, just doing whatever the team needs. I think today they liked my matchup versus Dave and Will, so trying to make them earn buckets, trying to make them play hard, and matching their energy. So I know come Saturday we're gonna have to play even harder, and they're gonna make their adjustments. So we just have to be ready.
Brandon, you struggled with managing your fouls early on, but
Yeah.
you managed to hit those big shots down the stretch. I feel like you were able to redeem yourself with those.
Yeah, I mean, one of our adjustments from when we played Magnolia earlier in the eliminations, they were just pushing us around and being a little more physical. So, when you're trying to be more physical, fouls are going to happen. You just have to be smart and know when to use them. So, I think down the stretch, I was able to just let things go and stuff like that, and just play possessions.
Brandon, how tough was it sitting out the last game against Magnolia? How tough was it watching it from?
Yeah, it was really tough. I was like, I just got done sitting out for a whole year, so now I got to sit out again. But it's a lesson learned. I let my emotions get the best of me that game, so I just have to make sure I don't do that again. And when I'm on the court, I just want to help the team any way I can. So I just have to be there on the court. So just doing my job, whatever the coaches need from me, and moving on.
Brandon, how about defending Xavier Lucero tonight? First 3 quarters, he wasn't really getting his usual shots. Talk about how crucial was it containing him tonight and moving forward.
Yeah, I mean, you just have to, just make things difficult for, a player of that talent. So, whatever you can do to make him earn his buckets, make him earn his possessions, and you're not gonna, stop, a player like that or that team, the whole, 4 quarters. So, just making them earn it, being smart, picking, possessions when to be aggressive, when to lay off, stuff like that. So, I know they're going to make adjustments. I know he's going to come in and maybe try some new things, some new looks. So, just have to be ready.